Whew, okay. I hope this is transmitting. Let's give it a try. Hey guys, I hope this is transmitting because some stuff has gone down over the last couple of weeks and I didn't think that this would happen. So approximately 7 days ago at 1200 hours, I received a transmission from Tara advising me that the Abookalypse has happened. And I did not believe her at first, but I think it's safe to say that it's actually happened after everything that I've seen in the last week. So in the chaos of the first few days, there was an evacuate warning where we all had to escape and leave and flee, and we could only carry a few things with us. And one of the things that I couldn't leave behind was my signed copy of Poison Study by Maria V. Snyder. I don't think that once this apocalypse is over, if I survive, that this will exist anymore. I don't know how many people will hold on to this story, but I feel a need to keep it. It is signed, and who knows what these words will mean once society is back. And when I first understood that it was the Abookalypse, I had to choose something that would help me help the world, because I didn't know what type of Abookalypse this was going to be. Were we going to be overrun by aliens? By the government? By science? I didn't know. So I thought of a book that would give me the skills to sort of help with all of those, and that was Partials by Dan Wells. It has almost a step-by-step guide to creating antibodies in case there's any sort of infection that we have to save everybody from. I felt like this was a resource that I could not let pass. And then who knows if there's going to be looters or just bad people in general. You have to be able to protect yourself. And in the distance I heard someone yell, "Grab anything that you'll need." And I mean, the only thing that I could really think of was my bow and arrows. I mean, they worked for Katniss, so they must work for me too. I mean, this is her longbow. The biggest thing is to be able to defend myself at this point, and it's been hard, but this bow and arrow has saved my life more times than I can count. And when I got out there, I heard someone else shout, "The zombies are coming!" And I didn't know what to do. I thought back on all of the things that I've been dying to do, things I've been dying to read, and the first book that popped up in my head was The Loneliest Girl in the Universe by Lauren James. How I'll never be able to read it unless I can get to her publisher and get through all of the security there, which hopefully will have been defeated, and grab a copy, because I need to read that book. The nights, they started getting so cold. I needed to think of something to burn, because the fire would not stay lit. So I decided I have to do the thing that I've never wanted to do, and that was burn books. They're an amazing resource, and I never wanted to get to this point, but I've had to. It's for survival, don't you understand? And these books, giving themselves over to the flame, oh man, this is gonna help me survive some cold, cold nights. I've got all of the Twilight books. I've got 50 Shades of Grey. I mean, I'm doing the world a favor, aren't I? By burning these? That's what I say to myself when I'm warm against the fire at night. A few days ago, I managed to come across another group, and they took me in, and I was very grateful. But as they were telling me about their adventures and what they've been through, I realized all the stories are true. And I mean, while I hope that's not the case, because I definitely wouldn't survive in the world of A Song of Ice and Fire, because I would love to see a dragon, but oh boy, it would burn me alive. Not to mention the Dothraki. Oh. I hope this story isn't true. With this new group has come some new friends, and one has been there the most. And that was Eric Dalton. And he's out right now hunting, but he is the greatest person that I could be with in this scenario, because he just knows so much. He has survived so many different forms of onslaught, from nature to the weather to just awful people. He has been through so much, and he just knows how to survive. And without him, I don't think I would still be here. So if this gets out there, Eric Dalton is the reason that I'm still here right now. But if after everything that I've been through, if I still haven't made it, and if this transmission gets through to anybody, if anybody sees this, please remember Stardust by Neil Gaiman. It's an amazing story, and I think that the world should know it. It follows love and loss and adventure, and it gives you what the true meaning of life and love is, and I just think that everybody should know this story. I tried to bring with me all of the Harry Potter books, but they were just too heavy. I couldn't run with them all in my bag. So, Neil Gaiman, I think, is the book that everybody should remember if society ever comes back to the way that it once was. Because this book will teach you so much. And I just had to let you know. I think that this transmission has the best luck to get to someone who's closer to me, so I need to let Haley in Bookland, you need to know what's going on. You need to know that there's an Abookalypse going on. And then if this goes further, the literary life, you need to know. Tell me how you're surviving. And Tina loves to read, please. All of you, let me know. And if anybody else out there has been going through the same things that I have been going through, please send your transmissions up, because we need to let the world know that the Abookalypse is happening. It's here. And we need all of the ammunition that we can to survive. But for now, this is Kaylee signing off, ending her transmission. And until next time, keep reading.